What is up everyone, my name is Paladin Dance and today I'm going to be making a quick video to cover some of the recent news on how upgrading legendaries is going to work in Shadowlands. Now keep your eyes open, however, on Friday or Saturday of this week I'll be uploading a video showcasing prop paladin legendaries and what they're going to look like going into Shadowlands. But for now, let's get right into the matter at hand. How are we going to be able to upgrade legendaries in Shadowlands? Alright guys, so in Shadowlands, to craft a legendary, you're going to need four things. Firstly, you're going to need the base item. So what that item is going to be is a base crafted piece that you can either purchase from the auction house or make yourself. Secondly, you're going to need the stat scrolls, which are missives, and what these are going to do is that you're going to use two of them when you're crafting your legendary, and they'll determine what your secondary stats are going to be on that legendary. The third thing you'll need is Soul Ash. Now, Soul Ash is a currency that you get from Torghast. This is a weekly capped currency. You can only get 100 max per week. You cannot get any more than that. And each rank is tied to how much Soul Ash you have. So, for example, for a rank 1 legendary, you need 100 Soul Ash. It'll take you 1 week to get a rank 1. For a rank 2 legendary, you need 200 Soul Ash. It'll take you 2 weeks to get a rank 2, so on and so forth. The last thing you're going to need to craft a legendary is going to be the Memory of the Rune Carver, which is essentially just a recipe for that legendary, which you will get through world content. Now, a big focal point in this system are the crafted pieces. With this system, you can purchase or craft the required piece that you want for the legendary. So here you can see the eye levels for each rank. So rank 1 is basically equivalent to LFR gear, all the way up to rank 4, which is about 10 eye levels higher than the base mythic pieces you'll be getting from Raid. Even though we've had the beta for months now, Blizz for some reason decided to wait up until literally just over a month out from the expansion to announce how it is that we're going to upgrade the legendaries. Now, to upgrade them, you're going to need the desired rank of the crafted piece and 100 Soul Ash per level. So in other words, if you have, say you have a rank 2 legendary and you want to upgrade it to rank 4, you're going to need the rank 4 crafted piece. So you're going to have to buy this crafted piece here for the rank 4. And then in addition, you're going to need 200 Soul Ash because you're going to be leveling up from rank 2 to rank 4. Now, many people have been praising this, but many others, including myself, have been worried for months about the possibility of a system just like this, where essentially you would be recrafting your legendary. So I'll outline the pros and cons and then I'll move on to the implications that the system has. So one of the pros of this system is that you can decide when and how to upgrade your legendary. For example, say the second week you have 200 Soul Ash, you buy a rank 2 legendary. You're going to have that legendary effect on the item earlier than other people who are waiting out for a rank 3 or 4. So you're going to enjoy that legendary effect earlier than other people will. The downside is that your legendary is going to be lower item level. One of the other pros to the system is that you can get like a utility legendary and keep it low level while you level your best in slot DPS one as your main legendary, right? So we'll take the warrior legendary, for example, that spell reflects for the whole team, right? That's a good legendary to have in some situations, but it's not going to be your main legendary. So you can just craft a rank 1 of that, have it sit in your bags for the situations that you might need it for. But in the meantime, you're going to upgrade your best in slot DPS legendary, right? That's going to be the one that you get to rank 4. This system gives you that flexibility. Now moving on to the cons, I think one of the bigger downsides to this system is that if you play two different specs, you're going to be punished because you're going to want to choose one legendary to level first. Since you only get that 100 Soul Ash per week, you can't be leveling two legendaries at separate times for your different specs. So you're going to have to choose which one to play over the other, at least initially. Now we get to what was worrying me and a lot of other people, and our fears have essentially become true, and that is that there is now incentive to pay real money through WoW tokens in order to upgrade your legendaries. Now, before you tear me a new one in the comments section, let me at least get my argument through, right? Many people, including myself, were worried that to rank up legendaries in Shadowlands, you would have to essentially just craft a whole new legendary, right? Our fear was, for example, that if you had a rank 2 legendary that the system that Blizzard would give us is that to upgrade to a rank 4, you would just have to buy a rank 4 crafted piece and craft your new legendary, right? And that's essentially what we got. Not exactly, but it's almost, in essence, essentially the same exact system. Now, the only difference with what Blizzard gave us is that you're going to save some soul ash. With the system that we were fearing that we'd get, you would have to craft a whole new legendary. So to get from rank 2 to rank 4, you would need 400 soul ash because you were crafting a rank 4, and there would essentially be no way to get from rank 2 to rank 4. What Blizzard gave us is you can now use the same legendary you have, so your rank 2 legendary, and to get it to rank 4, you only need 200 soul ash, so you would need the difference of the soul ash. So it would take 400 usually to make a rank 4 right off the bat. Since you have a rank 2, you only need the difference, which is 200 soul ash, to get to that rank 4. However, the problem is that you still have to buy the rank 4 crafted piece, and that's what is worrying. Early on, the rank 1 and 2 crafted pieces shouldn't be that much money, but early on, and even later into the expansion, the rank 3 and 4, especially the rank 4 crafted pieces, are going to be going for a lot of gold on the auction house. Now, why? Many people are under the illusion that, you know, oh, I'll just buy a rank 2 and I'll pay like, I don't know, 25, 50k gold to upgrade each rank up to rank 4, right? No, you're going to have to buy a whole new crafted piece. Why are those crafted pieces going to cost so much? In order to be able to craft a rank 4 crafted piece, crafters are going to have to pay hundreds of thousands of gold. There are estimates of about 500k gold right now to get to rank 4 for a legendary. And that's only for the legendary slot, right? So that's for like a rank 4 crafted helmet. If they want to get a rank 4 crafted chest, you have to do it all over again. So it's going to cost them hundreds of thousands of gold to get to rank 4, which means they're going to be selling that rank 4 legendary, or not legendary, I'm sorry, they're going to be selling the rank 4 crafted piece for a lot of gold, and rightfully so. It's taken them a lot of gold investment and time in order to get there. This system is great for professions, and I'm not trying to take a dump on them. As someone who uses professions, this is cool. Like, I'm all for this. It's going to make my professions more relevant. However, the problem I have is not with how you acquire your first legendary, it's with how you upgrade the legendary. It's going to require a lot of gold to upgrade to the highest ranks, and I don't think that's fair. Now, many people say, well, how is that not fair? You're getting a bigger rank, you have to pay for it, right? But you're paying gold. You didn't have to pay gold to upgrade legendaries before, right? In BFA, when you got your cloak, how did you upgrade it? You did visions, you did in-game content. You didn't go pay for a higher cloak and then merge it with your new cloak with actual in-game gold. You just did the content there was and you upgraded it. In Legion, now don't get me wrong, the Legion, how you acquired the legendaries in Legion was absolute trash tier for almost the whole expansion. But once you had a legendary, how did you upgrade it? You did raid, which gave you the essences to upgrade your legendary, right? Everybody had an equal chance to upgrade the legendary. I enjoy this new system where professions make the legendaries and where you have more agency in being able to determine what slot you want your legendary in, what secondary stats you can put on your legendary. It makes professions more relevant, and it'll make the professions relevant across the expansion. The only problem I have, again, is with the upgrade system. It's going to require too much gold from people. The average WoW player doesn't have that much gold. A lot of the people I know, a lot of my friends, barely have 100k gold, right? Some of them barely even, have like 60k gold or something. How can you expect someone who has that little gold to pay for a rank 4 legendary? It's impossible. It's a system that incentivizes the pay-to-win aspect. People like that are going to be, they don't have to, but they're going to be incentivized to pay for that WoW token to be able to get that rank 4 that everybody else has. And the system thematically doesn't even make sense, right? A legendary is supposed to be an epic piece of armor, right? A legendary. It's a legendary piece of armor or a weapon, right? If I, had Ashbringer and I wanted to upgrade my Ashbringer, I wouldn't craft an identical Ashbringer and then try and merge it with my new Ashbringer. That just doesn't even make sense. I would further strengthen the enchantment that my Ashbringer has, right? I would sharpen the blade. I would strengthen the blade in the forge. I would further increase the strength of the legendary I have, I wouldn't get some other piece and then like merge them together. It doesn't even make sense thematically. So overall, I'm not really enjoying how this upgrading system is looking. I think that the base system of how you attain a legendary in the first place is good. It's fine. It's healthy for professions. I like it. I like the customization. I just don't like how you upgrade them. I think that upgrading the legendary should be something that you can do through in-game content, right? In-game activities. It shouldn't be something that you have to pay gold for. And a lot of people will say, well, just make more gold and get good, make more gold. And you can say that, but the average WoW player, doesn't even understand how to make that much gold. Back in Legion, before I was even into gold making, I could just, farm Starlight Rose and Herb, and I made a good amount of money just doing that, right? Like I just made a decent amount of gold, enough to buy what I needed back then just from farming herbs. But in BFA that went away, professions got dumpstered. Now in Shadowlands, professions are looking to be a lot more lucrative, so it might be more feasible, but I think that these high rank 4 crafted pieces are going to cost so much gold that the incentive is still going to be there for the average player to spend real money on WoW tokens in order to get that rank 4 that all their friends have. Thank you for sticking around. If you made it this far, tear me a new butthole in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your opinions. And stay tuned for the Protection Paladin Legendary video I'll be releasing this Friday or Saturday. Take care.